MLB The Show's Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be between the Oakland A's and the... It's The Show, and it comes your way next. Jalen Beeks gets the ball for the Rays. Zach, what do you got?
Hey, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Number 22.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And that's the first down.
Got it second. The right fielder, Piscotty.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Batting third.
And this is the kind of play that makes a manager go a little bit nuts. It's only the second batter the entire game, and his defense is throwing the ball around already. I'm sure he's hoping that error isn't a sign of things to come.
Stepping in, Marcus Semien. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. From the stretch. And a ball 1-0. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch pops straight up. Beeks calls for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. First offering on its way. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Hit hard towards center. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Chris Davis next to bat. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Piscotty on second. Olson on at first with 2 down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A's strand a couple. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Sean Manaea is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Hunter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. To win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Willie Adames, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball back outside.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
The 1-0 home. Gets him out in front on a good changeup. 1 out, nobody on. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Another try at 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Throw that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Settling in now, Brandon Lau. A good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League.
Well, not only that, but he also has the highest slugging percentage in the league right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Lau is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
high in the air out to center field. Laureano is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Medwell.
Striding into the box, Manuel Margot, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Piscotty, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. He'll look to pad that RBI total here, entering play 8th in the American League in that category.
Yeah, and he's right up there in the top 5 in slugging as well.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. In there, and it's even at 1. Ready with the 1-1.
Inside, ball 2.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But at the end of the world, if you do, you still need to make a quality pitch.
There's ball 4.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Michael.
Stepping into the box, Michael Brasso. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. And he'll just step on third and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Third baseman, Matt.
First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Dan Pinder.
So the base is empty here with one away, and up next the ever versatile Chad Pinder. Here comes the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
He'll enter play at 313. 6 home runs, 18 driven in. The 0-1 delivery. Runners on first with 1 down. Now that's popped up. And no, he lost track of it and it falls. The next 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Meadows is there and he makes the catch for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Austin Allen. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. From the belt, kicks and deals. Two out with the man at first. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
This one's down to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for Oakland. They still trail 1-0. Now batting, Nate Lowe is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's outside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a chopper to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting in, not shortstop.
Wendell digs in now with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So here's Mike Zunino. He went deep in the contest last night. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Popped him up. Allen over to his left, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Back now at Tropicana Field, home of the Rays, who have benefited from some solid pitching all season long. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league, while carrying around the best overall ERA as well. Talking with one coach earlier, he told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence that if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a staff that will come right after you, but they don't think you can hit it either.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Meadows is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Now a flare out toward right center. He takes the turn and heads for second.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. 0-2. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Digging in now, Hunter Renfroe. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And he falls behind. 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So 1 gone in the inning now. And it's time for a look at the standings in the AL West. You just see where the A's find themselves entering play here today. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next will be Willy Adames. Here comes the first pitch. Hey. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's it.
Bases are empty, one man out. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-1 home.
Ball 3. Count 3-1.
Chop towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Standing in, Brendan Lau. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And he fouls this one off. And now a pitch on the way.
The count is 1-2.
2 out, nobody on. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Margot brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Even 1-1 count to Margot. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Lau blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Rays strand just the 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 13 for him on the year. And the A's are back to even now. It's 1 apiece.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Now batting. The third
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman.
Chapman.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. And that brings up Chad Pinder. A ball and no strikes. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Pinder hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
The 1-1 home. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. At the plate now, Sheldon Noisy, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw gets him 2 down. Ready for another chance? Austin Allen. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Comes set. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Well, the A's come back to even things up thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, all even at 1 apiece. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Up next for the Rays, Austin Meadows. He drew a walk his first time up.
The right fielder, Austin.
Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Manny. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Standing in now, Michael Brasso, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. And there's one away.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Now in the box, Nate Lowe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. The 2-1 home. Pops this one up. But this will land untouched. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Popped up. Simeon is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Tampa. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it feels like every time they've made contact, it's been hard contact. And the numbers certainly back that up. In total, they've hit an amazing 10 line drives in this game alone. And while some of those have resulted in outs, it's consistency that has this coaching staff feeling really good about what they're seeing right now.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 22.
First offering on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Stephen Piscotty is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Throw won't get him.
Hey, D-Roll, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Marcus Semien is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. In his career, Semien brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And another foul ball. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Into the box now, Matt Olson. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Skied into straightaway right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis.
Yeah, in this last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. In to score is the runner from third. It's now 3-1.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Now back, left fielder, Chad Pinder.
Ryan Yarbrough trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Ryan Yarbrough.
To the plate now, Chad Pinder, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 3, the Rays 1. Here now is Mike Zunino, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB, trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A ball and a strike. Fastball well outside.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Now batting, left fielder, Hunter.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 home.
1-1. That's ball 2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Hit out towards second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
In now, Brandon Lau. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. The Scotty on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
2-1.
Two men are on with two men out. Line to the right side. And that is into right field. A base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Austin Meadows. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
First pitch on its way.
Outside, that's a ball.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Now it's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Oh, 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. 1 run scores, and he is in there.
Hey, after being down by 2, getting into the middle of this one, that's a huge base hit right there, Dero. Big 2 RBI knock.
Yeah, down by 2 right there, able to come through for the team, and we probably got an exciting finish on our hands.
So now to the plate, Michael Brasso. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Oh, 0-1 count. Here it is. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The set and the 1-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and 2 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rays 4 and the A's 3. Ready for another shot now. Sheldon Noisy. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Noisy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Strike 2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
That just misses off the inside for ball 1. The 1-2.
Oh, kick drive.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Austin Allen. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, outside.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in once again, Ramon Laureano. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. Still down a run. It's 4-3. J.B. Wendelken enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 57, J.B. Wendelken.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Joey Wendell.
The shortstop, Joey Wendell.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch.
Into the box, Mike Zunino, as he looks at a fast. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. outside. 3-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Yeah.
Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Well, fastball count there yielded fastball mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Racing back the center fielder. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 21 for him on the season, as it is now 7-3.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Lou Trevino takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 62, Lou Trevino. The batter, number 1, designated hitter.
At the plate, Willie Adames. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0. 3 runs already home here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 8.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Lau. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home.
That's the ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
2-2 the count. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So striding forward now, Manuel Margot. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready once again, Austin Meadows. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Seventh inning ready to roll, and digging in is the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Stephen Piscotty.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo shot here for Stephen Piscotty. Number 17 for him on the season, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Well, you could see when that one was tracking towards home, that was a hanging breaker right over the middle part of the plate, and that one wasn't coming back.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit.
Oh, it's off the third base bag, and that finds its way through for a base hit. The relay, and they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Into the box now, Matt Olson. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. No one out with a runner at second. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And this will be fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
The batter, number 2.
Into the box, Chris Davis. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Matt Chapman. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot's under it, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the A's get one back thanks to the solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Rays 7 and the Athletics 4. Liam Hendricks will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Number 16, Liam Hendricks.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Brasso singled home a run in his last time up.
The third baseman, Michael Brasso.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's low.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Here it comes, 2-0.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nate Lowe. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Too high, 1-0. That misses, 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Two-0 count, the pitch lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
So now to the plate, Joey Wendell.
The swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Last time through was a base hit. From the stretch.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Rosso isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Zunino.
In now, Mike Zunino, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Two and 0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
First and second now, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Hunter Renfroe waits on deck. Ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. High in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. They hold a 7-4 lead. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in the outfielder, Chad Pinder. He's set. Here it comes. A shot down the first baseline. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate, Sheldon Noisy. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Again, another foul ball. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
At the plate now, Austin Allen, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Rousseau has a play, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Tampa Bay leads this one 7-4. Joaquin Soria is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Joaquin Soria.
Bottom of the inning now, and up next will be Willie Adames.
The designated hitter, Willie Adames.
Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Soria has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Brandon Lau is on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Now at the plate, Brandon Lau has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's outside.
A runner at second, nobody out.
Ball.
And he misses again, 2-0.
2-0.
Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The center fielder, number 13, Manuel.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Manuel Margot. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ji-Man Choi will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. None out, runners at first and second. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Choi is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So stepping in, Austin Meadows, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Kevin Kiermaier will come on now and pinch run here.
For the Rays, number 39, Kevin Kiermaier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Bases full now following the error, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Michael Brasso. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
A 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. But Scotty's on the move. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The relay. And he's safe.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. So digging in now, Nate Lowe. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Diekman is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1 is laid off for ball number 3.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Joey Wendell. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's set and the pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And he misses. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The 2-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Pinder has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. First offering on its way. Mike Zunino is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. From the stretch. In tight. Awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball, and it sailed on it.
3-0 to him now. And it's fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
The left fielder, number 11, Hunter.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Hunter Renfroe. His past history with Jake Diekman. He's a perfect 4 for 4. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. Throw won't get him.
Man, he's been killing it all game long. Those 2 RBIs bring his total for the game to 5, so he's been at his best when it matters most. No doubt making a bid for player of the game.
Into the box now, Willie Adames, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. All even now. 2-2. Here's a look, now the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
The batter,
Digging in, Brandon Lau. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the stretch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Piscotty's there for it. And the inning is over. We've played 8 full. The Rays lead it 12-4.
Your attention, please. This change for the Rays. Now playing center field. Number 39.
Chaz Rowe comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 52. Chaz.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and next it'll be the outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Meadows has it, and there's one away.
Now back.
Striding in for Oakland, Stephen Piscotty. He went deep last time up.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Marcus Semien, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
12-4 is the final in this game. Tampa Bay played in an even dozen runs to come out on top today. Ryan Yarbrough earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes.